What's up, guys? This is the board game Roamer playing Wonder Cult of Barnacle Bay, continuing our little scenario. Our heroes did okay in the last video, but hopefully we've got our initiative track set, and we're going to be able to deal with what comes our way. So we're going to start at the top of the initiative track. We're starting with our boy Tank, who is going to use two actions. First action is to move. He has to stop, unfortunately, but he will take a swipe at the ranged unit, that old archer, with 3 dice with his hammer. Wow, that's horrible. Now, fortunately for us, the archers don't have any defense at level 1 anyway, right? So they've got 2 hit points and no defense. So he does manage to hit it. Would have really liked to do more damage, but it is what it is. Gunbjorn is next. Now, if we look at Gunbjorn, actually, let's just take a quick look at Gunbjorn. Gunbjorn's a little bit, one might say, haggard. Right? So, Gunbjorn has 4 damage on him. But if you remember last time, we did actually... Oh, by the way, I should say this. I have not said this in the previous 2 videos. I'll try to remember to make a note of it. This is the 3rd episode, and I have actually filmed... This is the 3rd one I filmed. I haven't uploaded any, so if there's any errors in the first 2 that I continue to make, at least unless I decide to film a 4th one before I can manage to get them up, because I kind of have to film in chunks and then edit. Editing time is easier to find than filming time. I just want you guys to know that, so you're not screaming and going, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Okay, Gunbjorn. So he's going to use his 1 action because he got 4 damage. He's going to go ahead and use that potion, which is going to heal him for half. He's got 6, so that's going to heal him for 3, which means he goes down to 1 damage, which is great. And he's also in the attack slot, right? So that means now his attack dice, at least at this point, are 5. So he is a what one might call powerhouse. So he's going to use his 2nd action. What is he going to do with his 2nd action? I'm kind of... Bebo's probably going to take out... Bebo is probably going to take out... Take the brute here. Oh, actually, everybody moves up because the brute's gone. Bebo is going to take out, I would imagine, that archer. So, well, that'll put Bebo, on the 4th, which is an experienced spawn. Dang. I think I'm just going to leave Gunbjorn where he's at to deal with this, and then these can move here if something spawns here, and they can deal with this space, and Tank can hopefully get rid of those. Maybe even move back down here to deal with this. That's going to be the plan. I think that's the best plan. Alright, so Bebo. Yeah, so Archer goes next. Archer is going to attack. It's in the move advanced initiative track, so nothing's going to do that. It's got 1 damage. It's targeting the highest in initiative, which is, of course, your friendly neighborhood tank, who has 3 defense dice. If he can manage to crit, that will actually kill. No. But it did block the damage, so it's just 1 from the range. So that's good. Oh, wait a minute. I took the wrong card out. Hold on a second. I gotta fix this. It was above. So actually, so the brutes would have gone. Sorry, I had to fix the initiative track. I did that wrong. Brute would have gone, nothing. Archer just went, we're good. Bebo goes next. Gets 4 attack dice. Ranged, attacking here. Wow, really? Oh, wait, no, it's okay. Because they don't have any defense. Does hit it, that's going to take it out. And it's going to stay there. Going to get 1 XP. Going to move that XP over here. And so 1 XP for this is going to put to 4. Now at 4, she gets another ability. In this case, we don't pick it, right? It just happens, but it is another action. And the experience tier spawn happens immediately, and everybody gets an XP. So we draw 1 card at experience tier spawn 1, and it's the closest. It's the closest. So I should have actually moved them. Gosh, I forgot about how I was thinking that it spawned everywhere, but it's not. It's just depending on the tier. That's how many spawn. And at tier 2, it's just a single spawn, which is not horrible. So that's 2 away. That's 2 away. So actually, I think let's do this one. That's 2 away. So, and this is tier 2, alright? So it's going to be potentially more. So we have 1 caster and 2 grunts. Alright. 1 caster. So there's 1 caster and 2 grunts. Alright. Now, the other thing that happens is everybody gets an XP. So we'll start with Gunbjorn. He's going to go to 4. And that's going to put him in tier 2, which this is the same for everybody. Everybody just gets +1 action. Eileen gets another XP. That puts her at 3, which is not into the next tier. 3. Just going to do this off camera. And that also puts Tank at 3. Alright. Again, not in the next tier. So, as a result of that attack, if I'm keeping up with my math correctly, that means Bebo has another action. But Bebo is not going to take another action. But we did add casters and grunts back into the mix. So we've got to add the appropriate cards. Casters and grunts. So 2. I'm just trying to mix these up so I feel like I don't remember. All right, we'll go with that. So casters go into the defensive slot at position 7. Grunts go into the attack slot at position 8. Eileen's next. And the casters and grunts are going to go. Dang. If Eileen moves, it's going to have to make a dodge roll. Man, that stinks. She moves, she's going to have to make a dodge roll against these guys. I mean, it doesn't matter how many there are, but it's still, you know, a roll. She already has 2 damage, so the question is it worth it? Is it worth it to do that or not? I don't know, honestly, that it's worth it to potentially take another hit, because remember, healing is very limited in Wonder in the Cult of Barnacle Bay, and that's, you know, they've said that is specific, intentional. That they made it where healing is very hard to get. But you know, it makes you worry about what, you know, decision you make. You can't just keep throwing yourself against against stuff, because there's a good chance that if you do that and you just keep doing that, they're going to take tons and tons and tons of wounds. Now, I mean, on the other hand, to be fair, that is only, it is 1 attack, but is it really worth it to go all the way over there? I mean, they're going to have to move to attack, right? So, I don't, man. I don't think we're going to do it. I think we're going to leave it like it is. They're not going to attack. She's not going to move. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to. She's going to stand there, because there's no sense in taking a chance for that. Caster goes next. It's going to move up. Now, unfortunately, it is going to attack Gunbjorn, who still only has 2 defense, who is feeling refreshed after his potion that he just chugged. But he's going to get 2 defense against a single dice attack from the 1 damage attack from the caster. And, dude. So he's going to get 2 damage of 6. Takes care of the casters. Grunts go next. They are going to move. I'm intentionally moving them 1 closer like this to put them all there. And they're both going to attack him. Now, unfortunately, this means that they're in the attack position, which means they're going to do, he's defending against 2 damage, and he's got to do it twice. So he takes 1. Oh, he did have a reroll. There's that. Boom. Yes! I could roll again, but it doesn't matter. So he manages to block the first one. And we're going to roll for the second attack. He gets a reroll. No. So he takes 2 more damage. Oh, which puts him to 4. Yikes. Tank goes next. Tank is going to move one. Oh, this needs to go away. He is going to then attack the grunt, the brute. Dang it, I keep calling it the wrong thing. With 3 dice. It's 2 hits. It has 2 defense, which means no damage goes through. Gunbjorn next. Gunbjorn has 5 attack dice. So he's going to target one of the grunts because he's got 4 plus his position on the initiative track gives him 1 more. So there's 1, 2, 3. He gets attack, defense, knowledge checks. He gets +1 reroll, so I'll reroll that. 4. They have grunts. Their only attack is in the initiative track, so that's 3 damage goes through. That's enough to kill 1. So, boom. Set that over here on his card. And he's going to do the same thing again with the second grunt. And, oh my. So there's 2 crits, so that's 2 more dice. Okay. So he's going to use his reroll. And it doesn't do anything, but that's still 4. That's -1 for the defense. That's still 3. So he does take out the next grunt, which is great because that means the high damage dealing enemies are gone. Everybody loves that. And let's go take a look-see here at his board. He gets 2 more XP. That puts him up to 6. And the only other thing he can do with his third action is... Oh, wait, he's got a third action. I forgot that. He's got a third action. So he can actually attack that caster. Oh, gosh. They've had 2 for so long. I forgot they have 3. Okay. There's a crit. And... nothing helps there. We get a reroll, which didn't help, so that's still 4. The caster has a defense of 1. 3 go through. It has a health of 3. So he actually takes out the caster as well. That will give him a total of 7 XP. We won't go back to a sheet for that. Cool. Which means the caster comes off. All right. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So next up is... Oh, there are no archers anymore either, so that needs to come off. Sorry, moving everybody up here off camera. Brute goes next. It's going to attack for 2. Tank. Tank is going to roll 4 defense dice. 2 for his natural, 1 for his shield, 1 for being in the defensive slot, which is why we put him there. And he does block 2, so he doesn't take any damage, fortunately. And now we go to Bebo, who has 3 actions. 1, 2 actions to get there because of the water situation. And she'll go ahead and roll her 3 dice against the brute. And wow. No hits, but this crit causes an AoE wound, so it does actually take 1 damage. We like that. Let's see, I'll put that further up here. So it does take 1 damage. And that is all of her actions. It took 2 to get up there, and then 1 more for her third action. Then Eileen goes. Eileen's going to go 1, 2 for an action. Oh, man. Should I step on here or step on there? It's always so scary. She already has 2 damage. I'm almost afraid for her to step on one of those. I mean, it could be something good, but it could be something bad. Let's move her on to here. Oh, wow, sweet. That's perfect. That's a treasure tile. That rarely happens. Dude, she needed that so bad. Well, hopefully she'll draw like a decent amount of treasure. But she needed that so bad. So bad. Yeah. So she draws a treasure. So here is our, because we're still in level 1 treasure deck. Oh, jeez. Give it a shuffle just so you know that it's legit. And we'll split it. And she draws a parry stiletto. +1 defensive reroll. Melee attacks gain pierce. That's in the offhand. Unfortunately, what does pierce do? I think pierce means that it bypasses defense. So now if they have a defense, whatever damage she does just goes straight through. No, ignores 1 defense. Doesn't ignore them all. Ignores 1. Yeah. Cool. So not great. But yeah, not great, but it is what it is. I mean, we can probably end up turning in a couple of these pieces of equipment for something else, so that's all right. All right, so back to Tank. Hold on. Excuse me. Tank is going to attack. He has 2 attacks, a 3 dice attacks, both versus the Brute here. First attack, oh my Lanta, with 2 crit and another hit. So that's 4 hits, -2 for the defense. So that's going to take 2 more damage. Means it takes 3. And then he's going to do it again with his second action. I believe that is all his actions. Yes. Okay. Oh, that was a crit. Oh. 2 hits, no rerolls or anything, unfortunately. So nothing goes through with a second attack. Bummer. Gunbjorn goes next. He's going to go 1. I mean, might as well. What? No way. I swear. I shuffled these guys. I shuffled these. Oh my goodness. Okay. Awesome. So we're just going to take our deck, take it off the top. What do we get? A longbow plus 4 ranged attack and a reroll? Ooh. That's 2-handed. But it's 4 dice and an attack reroll. Somebody may be converting to ranged. I'm looking at you, Eileen. Well, I don't know. Gunborn may need to convert to ranged just because he's got so many damage. So that was one action to move there. I'll go ahead and take another action with his 5 dice against the brute. And we've got 2 hits. Another hit. Set these to the side, but that is 2 crits. Oops. So we got... Oh, let's move this further. 2 more. So that's what we got total. He gets a reroll, so he can reroll one of these. Okay, that's another hit. So these 3 don't do anything. 4 hits, -2 for the defense, which means 2 go through, which means a total of 5, which means... Oh no. Oh, I got so... Oh. You know what? Well, I guess to be fair, I've already rolled it. This sucks because that would put him into the next tier, which is great, but it means that we have to do another spawn. I did not pay attention to that. We're not going to do that. We don't want another spawn. So he's not going to attack. Brute goes, attacks tank. Tank rolls 4 defense dice. Blocks both, takes no damage. Bebo goes, rolls 3 attack dice. With a first action, negative. Second action, because remember she does have 3. 2 hits, but 2 defense, so nothing. No rerolls or anything. Third action. No. Okay. Eileen is in an attack slot, so really 1, 2 does not have... I'm just going to move over here. Unfortunately, does not have a third action. Dang. Alright, back to the top. Tank goes. 2 actions. 3 attack. 2 hits, not enough to damage it. Second attack. 3 hits and a crit. And another hit. So now, 2 of those go away for the defense. 2 damage. Now the brute's destroyed. I know that may be fishy to some, but I did not pay attention to that. The smart play was to not get a spawn. I already said that, so I think that's fair. At least I feel like that's fair. So, yes, the brute goes bye-bye. Tank gets 2 XP, which will put him at 5. Moving it up to 5. And that gives him another action. So actually he has 1 more action. So he could just pick up that treasure, which will do. He gets a spell. Leech. When you defeat an enemy with a crit, heal... When you defeat an enemy with a crit, heal a wound. Oh. Oh, wait, that is 2-handed, though. That's... He may be swapping that out. Gunbjorn's going to go next. He's going to go 1, 2, and on that tile, because this is the ladder tile, The brute's gone. Bebo goes next. Bebo's first action is going to be to trade with Tank. And I believe that we can also, if we wish, ready that spell. So this is going to become Bebo's spell. It is two-handed, but heal 1 wound. It's pretty nice. She could be a little bit more of a tanky fighter. And the crits are still going to deal extra damage, and it's an extra die in terms of what she rolls to attack. So I think it's worth it. So that's one action. 1, 2, 3 actions. Eileen goes. Oh, he picked this up already, so this should go away. 1, 2. There's the last action. And then Tank. 2. And he's got 3 now, so 3. Gumdrum's not going to do anything. Bebo will go here, and boom. Whew. So, this scenario, welcome to Barnacle Bay was the name of the other one. That's just not even true. There's not a well. That was a horrible welcome. So, yes, we've completed Encounter 1. So, in the next video, we will complete Encounter 2. We made it through. A little rough, to say the least, but ultimately, I think we did okay. Gunbjorn's got a lot of damage on him. Everybody else is decent. But fortunately, if you remember, when we go to another scenario, and I'm just going to verify this right quick. I believe that everybody heals. Moving to the next scenario, here's we'll discard all one-shot items, reset their XP. Oh no. Let's play the winning scenario. You have to set the scenario to pursue next. It's winning a scenario. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Well, here's enter new counter. After the token enemy plays, spawn enemies on the board. Be sure to spawn the enemies on the party's current experience tier. After all enemies have been spawned, shuffle initiative cards. Huh. I was thinking that we got 1 XP. Let me read a little bit, because I was thinking we got not an XP. We got a health bag. Okay, I knew it was in there somewhere. It's not. It's once all the enemies on the board have been defeated, then everybody gains an HP. So that means Tank is going to gain an HP, which puts him at 1 damage total. Bebo has no damage. Eileen has no. Oh, sorry, has 2 damage, so she's going to go to 1. Then Gunbjorn is going to go from 4 to 3. Okay, cool. So that's going to complete this encounter of this particular scenario. So in the next video, we will flip the tiles, and we will go and do the second encounter, Encounter 2, which is going to be this one. Okay, so we're basically going to be flipping this big tile, and yeah, we're going to be flipping the big tile. And technically, well, technically none of this is here. Actually, I guess I probably should have not. Oh, that's not what we're starting. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Hopefully you're enjoying this, and I will see you at the table in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.